led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And if you're wondering how quick a quarterback's decision-making needs to be, a next-gen stat says that play took all of 2.8 seconds from beginning to end. Two and now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down.
They're going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown! Christian Watson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They overload him that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo.
The throw for Tony is intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's Not going to. We still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And the defense closes quickly there. They'll give maybe a yard to the 33. The Chargers at 72 here on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He finds Watson complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Tua. Man open downfield. It's Metcalf. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. DK Metcalf. 48 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Garoppolo. Open man is Duvernay. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? Now it comes the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well.
2nd quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action. Now Garoppolo. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. Garoppolo. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 60 yards. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is, okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guy. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Catch is made by Metcalf. Touchdown, Chargers. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Again, it's Johnson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Barkley, inside handoff. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Garoppolo. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. Garoppolo again. Complete. It's Johnson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position. and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete here to Waller. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Tua, the final shot before half. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. DK Metcalf on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Fields it right around the goal line. So we have reached halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. On 2nd and 10, Tua going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive...
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right now.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Gregory Rousseau getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Garoppolo. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Garoppolo. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there are certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver.
He's got a man complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Akers not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That make things real.
He fights his way in for a Charger touchdown.
Cam Akers, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And now here comes Kansas City.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Garoppolo's throw complete there to Johnson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Garoppolo looks to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. We're back now in KC.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
If this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Tua now on first down. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll run here with Akers. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
The quick slant caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Tua now, 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. DK Metcalf. His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
On first down, Garoppolo. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Open man is Duvernay. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Garoppolo on first down. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw is on target to Duvernay. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 41 yards. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Extra point by Booker is on target.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. That time a 6-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Christian Watson
with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Chargers add on to their fourth quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
He's got Njoku over the middle.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now they're in the area. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo
on the move past the 40.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch it. For 29 yards from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Now Garoppolo got to have this one. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing. Because
it's caught inside the 25. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Here we go.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here.
A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
Touchdown! DK Metcalf from 4 yards out.
And the Chargers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice